I am Sarah Mills, and I get the honor of leading the kids ministry here at People Church. When I first came to People Church, I just wanted to come to church, and I was somebody that would run in and run out. I wasn't serving until I joined People College. The first year of People College was a lot of character building, learning who I was, like selfless Sarah, generous Sarah, like sewing into something other than my dreams. So in fall of 2019, I remember being struck with, this should be my life. Like, it's not just something I'm doing anymore on top of, you know, what used to be the biggest dream of my heart. It's not, it was like, it became the dream. I began praying, like, Lord, I want to do this full time. I want to build your church full time. And I got to step into leading People Church kids. And I remember it just being like a whoa moment, because I was like, oh my gosh, God, you gave me the job. It's just the job without the pay. That was the first time where I would say I began to truly and fully and completely learn about the provision of God, because it was scary. Essentially, I had also lost work in that transition too, so I want to pour into this full time. I don't want to be distracted. I want to give this my all. And it was in November of that same year that someone just randomly reached out to me one day. It's like, I have a word for you, and I'm gonna pay your rent. And that was the very first time that somebody had done something that generous for me. They didn't even know me, actually, which is profound to me. From that moment onward, I got to experience people being faithfully obedient to God in giving to me. I could list name after name after name after name. That is the reason that I get to be a part of People Church Kids and sow into it to the extent that I do and build it to the extent that I do. I look at God and I'm like, oh my goodness, Lord, like, you're the only way I'm getting to do this. I'm so grateful for this season of my life, because it's taught me God is provider. And not even just God as provider in finance, but God as provider of all things. God as provider of joy, of peace, of life, of abundance in every way, of friendships, of community. And when it comes in, you can't help but pour it back out, because you know exactly how it impacted you. You can't help but want to dive in more. You can't help but look at God and be like, you are so crazy, God. I love you so much. And I think that's where my immense love of Jesus comes from, because it is a privilege to be taken care of by God, you know? And it's amazing how just small moments of generosity of other people rallying together can make a move of God that you've never seen in your life. We could all be part of something so profound if we would just live with the heart of God, which is this generosity that just goes, 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 goes. That's what God uses with everyone else's to do the miraculous, to do the extreme things that we can't do on our own.